On day 2, our focus is a massage kale salad. So you'll be focusing on kale as your veggie. We'll be using fruits, some berries, dried mission figs, and some lemon for your salad dressing. And you'll also be using some nuts and seeds, sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds, or both. And our culinary techniques today are going to be a 3-ingredient salad dressing, and you're going to learn how to massage kale. And our philosophy today is all about shopping local and in season. The first step in making your raw kale salad is to make your 3-ingredient salad dressing. And when we make a salad dressing, the basic technique is to have an acid, a fat, and a salt. So today your acid is going to be your lemon, your fat is going to be your organic extra virgin olive oil, and then we'll have a little bit of sea salt. So the first thing that you're going to do is squeeze your lemon into a 1-pint mason jar. So squeeze the lemon into your jar. After you've done that, you can kind of take a look and pour in about twice as much of your olive oil as you do the lemon. And again, you can eyeball that. Once you have that, shake up your jar, taste your salad dressing that you're beginning to make, and notice, does it need a little bit more fat? Or does it need a little bit more acid? You'll be able to tell if it tastes a little bit too lemony or like it tastes like it has a little bit too much olive oil, and balance it out. After you get that balance right, add in a little bit of sea salt, shake it up again, do another taste. And if you like garlic, add in a little bit of minced garlic, and there you have it, your 3-ingredient salad dressing. So simple with your lemon, your olive oil, a little bit of sea salt, and a little bit of garlic. So we're going to be making our raw kale salad, and the first thing that we'd like you to do is get all of your ingredients in place, and that is called mise en place. So you'll have all of your ingredients ready and in place before you start really making your salad. So gather your kale. It could be your dinosaur kale, a green leafy kale, red kale. Slice your strawberries, gather your blueberries or blackberries, chop your figs, your mission figs, and put together your sunflower seeds and or your pumpkin seeds. And after you have all of those organized, take some kale, and you're going to take out the fibrous center of the kale. So what I like to do is grab the end of the kale, kind of pull across the center, and there the kale leaves come off. You'll tear your kale into bite-sized pieces, and then what you'll do is you'll put all of the kale into a nice mixing bowl. You're going to pour your dressing over the kale, and then this is when the fun begins. You're going to start massaging the kale with the dressing for about 5 to 7 minutes. So when you're doing that, you're going to break down the fiber, and what's going to happen, the bitterness of the kale is going to be reduced. After you have finished massaging your kale for about those 5 to 7 minutes, you can add your other ingredients, your strawberries, your blueberries, your blackberries, your figs, and your seeds. Kind of toss those a little bit, and then plate them and enjoy your salad. So I hope you enjoy your first raw kale salad this week and had fun making it. This week, we'd like to encourage you to eat as much as you can shopping local and seasonal at your local farmers markets. And it's really interesting because the farmers markets have really grown over the years. I think sometimes today we take it for granted. But if you look back in 1994, there were less than 2,000 farmers markets across the country, and now we have about 9,000. So a really huge increase. I know in Phoenix, the farmers markets have been around maybe for about 10 or 15 years. So I really encourage you this week to focus on shopping as much as you can, local and in season with your local farmers. So why do we do that? First, our food is more nutritious. It's fresh. It was usually just harvested that morning or maybe even the day before. It also allows us to eat with the seasons. So nature really knows what our bodies need during different climate times throughout the year. So if we eat with the seasons, our bodies are really getting what our bodies need at that point in time. When we eat with the season and eat locally and eat with our farmers, we actually have the opportunity to experiment with food a little bit more. Sometimes there are fruits and veggies there that we don't recognize, and it's fun to just play with them. We also support our local economy. So I really like focusing on supporting my local farmers, some of them who I actually know as friends. And finally, shopping locally in season with our farmers markets is totally better for the environment. So the produce doesn't have to travel across the miles or even across and around the world. So again, I really invite you this week to focus on eating locally, seasonally with your local farmers. The other thing that we'd like you to do today is do your daily reflection. So what did you learn today? What kind of insights do you have from your kale salad, maybe about eating local and seasonally? And also, how are you feeling today about your plant-based food and your plant-based cooking? So take a moment today and reflect. And of course, come on over to our Facebook group and share with us. It's facebook.com/groups/7-day simple plant-based challenge. So I hope you had a great day with your raw kale salad and learning a little bit about eating local and seasonal food.